Alrighty, here we are. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, I have some news that, it affected me for about 10 to 15 minutes, and War Thunder was very quick to, well, at least it affected me for about 10 to 15 minutes that I know of. War Thunder was very quick to fix the issue in which I was having. Apparently a server, at least I'm assuming it's a server thing, called Cloudflare, which apparently runs pretty much everything where I live at, is down. I got on my PlayStation this morning. There were several websites that were not working. YouTube, of course, was working fine. So I'm assuming they have their own server that they use. What else wasn't working? But a few websites I was looking at weren't working. I got on here and it wasn't even showing that I was online, which was crazy. So that was really interesting. I got on here. War Thunder wasn't working. I tried to go on SnowRunner, see if it was working. It wasn't working. I was about to go and do and check and see if Minecraft was working, and I saw that I was back online, so I figured the servers got switched. And I went back to one of the websites that were using it, and they are still down. So as far as I know, Cloudflare, the server, is still down. So, anything that's running on that is down at the moment. You will have to be patient and let whoever has to fix whatever fix it. And, yeah. But as far as I can tell, everything's working perfectly fine for War Thunder now. I'm assuming that they went ahead and they changed their server that they were using. They'll probably go back to Cloudflare once it's fixed. But for now, Cloudflare is down. So I didn't even know that, that was a server, but apparently it is. But we will see when it goes back up. Oh, the Germans are on my team this time. Good. Yeah, the Germans are definitely on my team. There's a KV-2 chasing me. Help. There's a KV-2 chasing me. And a Chaffee. Help. Help, please. Run. Also, heat round protection is here on this particular vehicle. But anyway, yeah, so if you're just joining, hello. I'm sorry it took me so long. The servers were down for like an hour. I would have been on here a bit sooner. But the servers were down. And I think War Thunder, or Gaijin, excuse me, I think Gaijin just kind of switched their servers just to make things a little bit easier. While we wait. Alright, I don't see anything, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything either. Oh, that's an ARL. I don't want to deal with him. He fired. Now's my chance. Rawr! Fear me, peasant. Rawr. 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 I can't kill you, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll accept fate. I'm sorry. Can I just sit here and we be buddies? Can we do that? No? Okay. I love how I said fear me peasant like I was like some kind of king or something. Fear me peasant. Yeah, okay. Get my old trusty Beretta out. Go bomb an ARL or something. They're dominating that battlefield over there. But yeah, the servers, I'm assuming the server itself still isn't back up. I don't know how long the Cloudflare server will be down, but until then, a lot of things are not working. So I'm assuming every website has one of two options. One, you wait for the server to get fixed, or two, you switch to a different server until the server gets fixed. So I don't know what they're going to choose to do. All I can say is crap happens, and you just got to go with the flow. Honestly, this is the very first time that I've ever that man does not get back up. I bullied him with no care. Alright, now I'm gonna get out of here. Because they got anti-air up. I don't know why I do that, because it's not like I can't see the airfield. Also, it's always that one engine that gets hit. Like, one of them always gets hit and just gets completely annihilated, so yeah. I got hit in the engine, but like it doesn't look like I got hit in the engine. Because of where the engine is positioned. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a lovely day.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Height, 1,000 meters. Attention to the designated grid zone!
Luckily, this thing has really good brakes, so, I mean, that is a positive to this aircraft. I'm going to keep an eye out.
Have captured a zone.
A major internet provider is reportedly shutting down. Oh, well, that's nothing new or unusual there. I don't know why I'm... Alright, great. So YouTube is working. Not. At all, so that's great. Well, it's working, it's just having difficulty. Man, everybody's just leaving me. It's just saddening. You know, it's funny, I came in here with the intent to get my tank upgraded, and I'm spending more time in my airplanes than I am in my tanks. So yeah, because there's nobody spawn camping. Yes, there is. I just saw him. I also see the prick in the anti-air trying to shoot at me. Come on, please tell me at least one of those dropped. Of course not. Why would it? Everybody that spawns over here just dies immediately, so I don't know what I'm trying to do exactly. Hey, yep, I'm gonna get killed no matter what I do. Because they are spawn camping. Of course. See, modifications. Yeah, I'm not going to get much for that. I'm not going to get this thing upgraded, not that much. But we did get the Beretta leveled up, so we move on to this monstrosity. This ought to be entertaining to watch. So y'all get to watch me bring this out and attempt to kill airplanes and things with it. This ought to be entertaining for y'all. And then we move on to these. And then after that, we move on to that. And then I guess we'll go to the bombers here. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. It's always what they told me. I'm going to be a massive target for any anti-air. That's all I know. This might be the one vehicle that I end up having to, like, just say, no, I can't use you. Sorry. Because it costs more to bring it out than it does any other vehicle as far as planes go that I've ever used. 638. Hello, Chris. Chris, I was having technical difficulties this morning. The servers were down over here, but warthunder must have, or Gaijin must have switched the servers or something, because now it's working. Probably about 8 o'clock this morning, I was looking, doing some stuff. Yeah, there's a server thing called Cloudflare or whatever, and it's down, and it's been down for like over an hour. Actually, an hour and a half now, but I'm hoping that they'll get it running again. But yeah. Like, I couldn't even mess with freaking SnowRunner. It was so bad. It's apparently an Atlanta thing, so I'm hoping that they'll get it fixed soon. But I'm not holding out much hope, if you know what I mean. What? You found out monkeys don't grow on trees? I don't know. The better thing would have been saying money don't grow on trees, but sorry, I'm an idiot too. Ouch. I might actually get us like the modern house thing. Wait a second. Oh. Looked like there was a tank there. There's an M10. No, 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 gun up. Thank God I got here first. No, you are not killing me. I've been killed by too many British people today. Sick of you, British. Always so rude to me. Just because I'm Italian. I like my spaghetti the way I like my spaghetti. And I died to that. Well, you know what they say. If at first you don't succeed, bring out the biggest freaking plane you got and go. Also, again, no interior to this aircraft. I hate this game sometimes. At least it has cover. Only issue is there's no machine guns forward, so if anything comes front, I'm screwed. Alright, let's see what I got here. I see 3 vehicles, 2. Oh. Hello, baby. Oh, y'all are gonna hate me. The reload rate sucks so bad on this thing. Oh no, my flap. Good news though, I have... My gun's reloaded, and I crashed into a mountain. Yep, that happens. The reload and everything I'm gonna have to get used to, but other than that, I think I can make that work.
Attacco d'artiglieria! Coordinate! Echo! 5! Eliminare!
You know, it would suck because if my friendlies drove up on B right now after I launched at Artie. I'm gonna probably give the server until 10. I'm curious to see if they're gonna fix the server or not. Because I'm sorry, but if they haven't fixed the server in 2 hours, then they need to hire a new server fixer team. Because they severely suck. Good, they killed the SAV. That was actually the one I wanted to kill with that plane, but I don't know how to use it, so that didn't go too well, did it? A PBV 301. I'm at a loss for what that actually is, because I can't remember. Hello? I'm your insurance company. I've come to save you. I don't know anymore. Ow! Abuse? No! Bomb. He didn't do anything. Come here. I want to talk. No, you don't have... No, stop shooting me. You're abusive. You're mean. You're gonna get a 75 in the face. There you go. He shouldn't have shot me. Made me very angry. Grr. I don't like guessing. Oh, look, a bomb! That bomb was hand delivered. Good news, guys, the servers are back up. So that's a good thing. So most likely, warthunder will be transferring back. Hey, Chris, I can't say anything about him feeding the snail because I'm probably going to be doing the same thing tomorrow. Actually, no, I forgot. Tomorrow is going to be SnowRunner buying day, so I'm going to buy a buttload of crap for SnowRunner. Well, not really a buttload of crap. I'm going to buy, like, what was it I was going to buy? I'm planning on buying the battle pass. Or why do I keep calling it a battle pass? This ain't freaking Fortnite. The season pass and the there's like 2 new vehicles as well that I want, and then that's it. Like, and from what I can tell that they've basically promised that they're gonna do with SnowRunner, I remember somebody telling me that they were gonna do like one or two more like updates or whatever, and then they were going to abandon SnowRunner. They are still working on okay, so the one that came out like a month or so ago is like the last one that they're doing for this year. But next year I saw at least 3 that they have planned. And then in 2027 they've already got one planned. So, you know, they are still working on SnowRunner. So I'm quite literally excited. Also, Chris, why you no join? Chris, why you no join? Chris, why you no join me? Yay, Chris join. Why? No. Why are... No. Go away. Come play 3-3 with me. It'll be fun, I promise. You know what's funny? This thing kind of incorporates the same idea as that big bomber, but they put a smaller gun in it, which makes it a little bit better. Just think, Chris, once I get done with these 3-3s, we go to 3-7. Then we go to 4-0. Then I can't remember what the BR goes to. I think it's like 4-7 or something like that. And then it jumps all the way up to from 5-0 to 5-7. So yeah. I love and hate the way that they do Italy at the same time, because Italy needs some 5-3s and stuff like that, and you don't have any of them. So it's like really hard to play those. Also, I can very much say that the Ram 1 is a very interesting vehicle, but it feels like it's more of an infantry support variant of the Ram than it is anything else, honestly. Because you saw what it was doing to my M40, or my P40, excuse me. Like, it was shooting me constantly and it couldn't pin through. It took the gunner like one time, and then once I front armored it, like it was ugh. Help end my thunder. Help end my suffering. Oh, I got this, guys. I can flankies. No, I can't! There's a big gun! Right here! Please! Ah. Ow. I saw that shell coming. I can't pin the front armor of a Sherman, apparently. This is not good for me. And he can bonk me. I'm dead, by the way. Like that was it. I can't do anything else, I don't think. Nope, I got one more thing in me. Alright, here we go.
We no longer have the advantage.
If he's gonna use heat rounds, I'm gonna use heat rounds. And I died to a puma immediately after I killed him. That's great.
Attention to the map. Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the designated grid square.
Alright, well, I'm dead. Again. This time I brought out 3 tanks, though.
It's not the first time they need, right? No.
Why are you angry? Why are you stopping? Why are you stopping?
Who's in there? What?
This is the mister that I use to give the birds baths. They love them. It just, like,
If we pulled the crown and metal hair off the Statue of Liberty, could we give her real hair instead? Well, you would need to shave. What can I
Why are these intrusive?
Bro is just a chill guy, for real.
Chris.
These are all the countries that are friends with the United States. In the Americas, the U.S. has friendly ties with almost every country, with only a few small exceptions. Across the Atlantic, most of Europe are longtime U.S. allies, and even parts of Eastern Europe lean pro-U.S. Africa is more mixed, with only a limited number of nations strongly aligned with Washington. The Middle East is complicated, but surprisingly, most countries here actually maintain a good relationship with the United States. In Asia, things improve again. Major friends include India, Pakistan, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and most of Southeast Asia. And of course, Australia and New Zealand. These are all this video proves.
Meanwhile, everyone else hates us.
Grass isn't as perfect as people think. Sure, you don't have to mow it every week, but it still needs maintenance, and honestly, it looks harder than just running a mower over it. You have to vacuum it, brush it, clean it, and hope it doesn't trap dirt or dust. But the real problem starts when the neighbor's cat sneaks over, because once it pees on it, that smell stays forever. This video...
I agree.
Why tank crews hate autoloaders, even though they're faster. You see, autoloaders Autoloaders can shoot 10 rounds per minute, while humans have to lift heavy shells in a tiny space. However, tanks like the M1 Abrams still use human loaders, and there's a reason for that. Starting with the biggest problem, which is flexibility. A lot of older autoloaders just load whatever shell comes next, but imagine you're about to shoot a tank, and suddenly, soldiers show up. You need different shells right away. A human can just grab the right one in seconds, whereas that kind of autoloader has to go through all the shells one by one, and by that time, you're already dead.
Yep, I agree. That's one thing I wish they would add to War Thunder, actually, is the shells being picked. Like that, like with autoloaders and stuff, I wish they were more accurate. Because in War Thunder, the way it works with human loaders is, you know, you can pick it, sure. All right, but I feel like with an autoloader, if you go and choose a different round, that I think it should take that time, that extra time to have to move the autoloader around to find the right shell. Just for realism. Because then autoloaders wouldn't be so overpowered, would they? Autoloaders would... And see, the thing is with autoloaders, when you think about it, okay, yeah, you're downsizing your crew to about 3, whereas an Abrams has 4. We all know this. 4 or 5, I can't remember. But anyway, you're downsizing your crew, sure, that means you don't have to train as many dudes to be in one tank. But who has to reload that autoloader once it dries up? Somebody in that crew. Make a tank big enough that if you want an autoloader, all right, put a loader there whose job is to constantly keep that autoloader reloaded. Like, that is his job. That way, you're not running out of ammo. Or we could be like some countries, Russia, America, and just make a tank that doesn't have a crewman at all, and you're just hoping that your computers don't short out. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that America, I think even Britain has it now. I love that America has like that drone that has like all the ordnance and stuff on it, and it's manned by a human being. But the thing that gets me with that is, yeah, there's a human behind it, but what if it gets hacked by a crazy person who happens to be really good at hacking? He wants to, I don't know, blow up the Pentagon or something. It don't take much, does it? For things to go very sideways. Very quickly. CH-54 backward seat.
When dealing with loads or firefighting, the CH-54 cargo helicopter has an aft-facing position for the third crew member with full flight controls. The pilot in this position takes control of the helicopter when dealing with loads or firefighting, safely and accurately placing cargo.
And I love the fact they have that.
The H-21
I know, but still.
helicopter had one rotor higher than the other, which gave the airframe a slight banana curve. This allowed the rotor blades to clear each other without the CH-54. The A4 Skyhawk's later versions could be fitted with rocket-assisted takeoff bottles.
I gotta stay subscribed to that guy, because he actually seems to, even though it's an AI voice very obviously, but are we ready, or are we just gonna sit here? Or are y'all still in the match, not dying like I did? man, this sucks, man. I'm over here just, having my own problems, and y'all are over here like, yeah, we're starting a match, man. This is not fair. Y'all are bullying me. I'm tired already this morning. It's cold in here. Hold on. There we go. You know, I was actually going to do the same thing, Chris. I was going to correct him too and make him very upset and make him want to murder us. Not that he already doesn't. You know, I don't know which one's going to be harder for us to do. 4-0, which, I mean, 4-0 has 1, 2, 3 tank destroyers, and that's it. And then we got a tank. And you know what? I just realized what the kicker is going to be to 4-0 when I get to it. Every single one of my tanks in 4-0 are not spaded. None of them are. 4-7, one of them is. And then we've got, what, two 5-0s, and then we go to 5-7, and then it goes directly to 6-0, and we all see how many 6-0s we have. Italy gets crapped on when it comes to stuff. Honestly, because they need more. Honestly, they need more stuff. Don't start with me about my butt smoke. It's my butt smoke. You can't have it. I trademarked that. It's my butt smoke. Give me my butt smoke back. Why is this a conversation we're having? Yes, all someone hears when they come in here is, give me my butt smoke back. Somebody's going to come in here and hear that, and then they're just going to nope right on back out of here. Nope, this guy's talking about butt smoke, we're gone. Anyone ever notice how, like, Italian vessels, like, have that odd gun placement? Like, look at how narrow their guns are. Well, my Terran has butt smoke too, so it's still my butt smoke. Potato, tell him it's my butt smoke. Potato's gonna be like, I'm not getting in the middle of this. Potato's gonna be like, yeah, no, I'm not, nope, No, bonk. What are we, cartoons now? We're just gonna bonk each other when we disagree? Also, I'm gonna go salivate over the, I'm gonna head over to the German tech tree and look at all the cool boats. Ah, the Admiral Hipper. I'm still glad I got the Grav Spay. I was so happy to get that. Also, y'all know that ship that Demon Summoner was using the other day? So, y'all want to know the one that's more dangerous than the one he was using? This one. So, this one has 4 88s, as you can see, right there. And then I think it also has other 88s other places. I can't see them, so I don't know. And then it also says that it has machine guns. I'm trying to find all this stuff that they say it has. Those are 88s, but they're not meant for anti-air purposes. Does anyone else see the machine guns it's talking about that it has? Because I'm not seeing them. Got auxiliary 88s, but I do not see... Oh, Chris, I should not have... Why? Why must we bonk? Because bonk is not a legitimate answer. No, no more bonk for you. I'm taking away your bonking privileges. No more bonking privileges for Chris. He don't get to bonk nobody else. God, I've only been playing for 48 minutes and I'm already sleepy beyond compare. I hopefully have an answer. Chris, why'd you go all the way over there? Are you trying to avoid me? Oh, really? I'm so glad you told me that my tank is small. I would have never figured that out. At least I don't have to worry about people seeing me from a mile away. Mr. I'm a big American tank. I have a 75 that does the job. Excuse me, sir. I'm not trying to cause you any trouble. See, See, they gave me a 105 at 3.0. So, yeah. Well, actually, I think that thing's also at 3.0, but whatever. It would honestly be interesting to see the M4A3 105 at like 3.7. Because technically that 105 didn't come out until that particular chassis came out. So if we're really being honest, by War Thunder's standards, alright, hear me out. By War Thunder's standards, gee, thanks, you gave away my position. Freaking Panzer or whatever shot me, and then immediately that Panzer just turned and stared at me. I actually hit him with that one. Pulling this thing up is impossible! Does that thing come with dive flaps? Bismarck make happy? I will never understand Russian designs. Oddly enough, though, I really do love their the Moskva. I think it looks really nice. I think, if I remember correctly, they named one of those classes of vessels the Leningrad or something like that, and I absolutely loved the fact that they did that. And it was a very good looking vessel. It's weird to me how they went from like a really nice narrow hull to like these big bulky things. And we're not even gonna get on the subject that they're World War I cruisers. They're just guns everywhere. It's like they took after their American brethren. So proud. Just so proud. What is this, comrade? We have space for gun. Put it there. Yeah. What, comrade? We still have room? Mount more. Nah, comrade. Ignore why it is that the Russian sounds like he's stopped up. Like he's been snorting something or something like that. Don't send to Gulag, I promise. I'm not a German spy, German scum. I have nose infection, comrade. I promise. It's nothing. It's hard to say nah with the I feel like I've been betrayed. Don't send to Gulag, I promise I'm not German scum spy. Because I am French spy! Waha! Oh. Well, that took a turn, didn't it? You know, I will never, ever say anything bad about anyone else's bridge again. Where should we put the bridge, comrade? I don't know, stick it in a pole? Alright. Just a pole. The Gulag cannot contain me. I am smart. I am highly intelligent. My intellectual being was beyond your comprehension. Why do I sound like I'm struggling to talk Russian now? What do your Americans call it? Struggling for life or something like that. It is crazy. You know, I better be careful with all the accents that I do. Next thing I know, I'm going to have somebody commenting on my videos talking about how I'm a scumbag because of the fact that I make fun of people's accents. And I'll be like, no, I don't. We all laugh at the end of the day. Potatoes say nothing. What you say shush for? Potatoes say nothing. Why you tell him hush or shush? Are you being abusive again? Coincidentally, no, because one of the dogs, the dog that would actually be able to, well, there's two out of the three can, if they wanted to. One of them doesn't come in my room because the fact that he's massive and I'm afraid he's going to break my PlayStation if he comes in here. The other one, he will stare and drool at your food and at you, basically telling you that he wants your food. He will not touch it until you give him permission to take it. But I didn't train him to do that. Me and my mom, we did not train him to do that. He just does that naturally. What do you mean I have a knockoff Jarvis in your lineup? I don't understand what that reference is supposed to be, but okay. Did something go over my head again? Am I being a big dum-dum? We'll go get breakfast. Also, Chris, after very precise thoughts, I have to get rid of that aircraft. There is no way I'm going to attempt to level that up. I'm just not touching that plane anymore. It sucks. If you dare threaten me with a shower again, you don't have to take a shower. You know you don't. You're lying. Stop lying to me. Hey, Chris, he says he can bomb anything until his pilot gets sniped because of all that glass. You know, I love the HE-111. I won't lie. It is probably one of my favorite. Why do the Americans keep putting themselves beside me, like picking on me like I'm a shrimp? But anyway, I love everything about the HE-111 except for that glass cockpit. Like the B-20, that's one of the reasons I hate the B-29 so much. But weirdly enough, I like the HE-111 more than I do the B-29, so... No, I'm not looking at your butt smoke. You're gonna need that butt smoke and then you're not gonna have it. Wait a minute, why am I going first? You go first. You have more armor than I do, I think. And you're a Hungarian. Why you reverse? Is there something evil over here? I don't cower away from danger. I charge it. Rah! Fear me, peasant. Tank right here. Panzer. My track's out. I missed. Right there, right there, right there. He's behind those things. You know, Chris, it would be lovely if you would have pushed up with me. I'm watching his little antenna just move back and forth, trying to figure out a way to get over here. Oh no. I win. Oh no, he brought a friend. What? No. There was so many of them. I got flanked. I didn't even see the T-34. Well, I got a fighter at least. It's not exactly a good fighter, but it's a fighter. She is a fighter. I like to call this the mini P-47 because that's really what it reminds me of, is the P-47 but smaller. I didn't need your voice crack about that, sir, but okay, thank you for letting me know that you're repairing! I've never heard an AI voice crack, but that was oddly entertaining to listen to. Give me just a second and I'll have him in my sights. I just gotta get to him. There's an anti-air up, so I might not be here for much longer. .105, I'd greatly appreciate it if you didn't hit your friendly. Pilot snipe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't care if I die. I got a pilot snipe with this thing. Let's go. Oh god, the amount of anti-air. Go, 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 go. Alright, that's my cue to run. You know, anytime that I get a pilot snipe in an airplane that I feel like should not be getting a pilot snipe, I run like crazy because I'm not counting my blessings. I take them and I leave. Can we talk about the fact that Chris is just AFK, I believe? Like, he's not moving. He's been in that same spot this entire time. I think he died. Either that or his internet died. Which is always a possibility, considering my servers crashed this morning, so there's always that possibility. I knew it! Did your internet die or did you die?
Attention to the designated green zone.
I'll do that when I take off.
Most of the zones are under enemy control. Attack the seaport.
I don't know which one's my throttle, so... And I don't have the... thing, so... Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you mean, Chris.
Attention to the designated green zone.
Hey, Chris, you get back and then immediately die. How does that make you feel? Also, good news. Italian air support is inbound. Over.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
So this is a 2-3 aircraft. It has 250s and that's it. I gotta go help the Spitfire. He seems to be having issues. The P-51's also coming in to help. But, oh, nope, Spitfire's gone. Yep, he's gone. Oh, that, no, I see what that is. He's so much faster than me and I hate it. I mean in the turn, not in anything else, by the way. Come on, baby. Come on, put the nose down, put the nose down. Oh my god, I hate stalling. Chris, hold on. I'm gonna bring him to you. Just watch me. Alright, I'm swinging right. Go for him. And you're dead. You no. Alright, well, that failed miserably. Matter of fact, I think that entire plan failed more miserably than anything else. And my engine's dead. Here I come, Chris. Chris, catch! Chris, catch me! Chris, catch me! Chris, I told you to catch me. No. Somebody brought that. Oh, the poor lad. Alright, well, I'm on the way. Trying to do my thing over here. Well, the I-16 just committed suicide. That was quite interesting. Good job on the X7, by the way. Those 50 cals are really hard to deal with sometimes. What? No. No. Stay away. I just did like a trick shot on a BT. Although that fat head did make it a little bit easier. Alright, Chris, I'm going to take me a little bit of a break. When I get back, if you want to play some more, just join, okay? Anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely day, and remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fang.